Alrighty. So, friends. Last time. Last time in our fun little adventures, you guys chartered a boat out of Port Nyanzaru, sailed across the Bay of Cholt aboard this ship, making your way to this Fort Belarian's, this landing, slight ways outside of the fort. On the way, you kind of got to know this captain a little bit, and learned a thing or two about the island, or sorry, about Cholt rather. Learned that this captain, been around here for a while, sailed for a while, knew these seas quite well. Even kind of threw some shade at Flint a little bit. But otherwise, arriving in this landing, you were greeted by a retinue of these flaming fist guards who escorted you along the way to the fort. Within, you found a pretty large area, number of guards, some in training, some not, some on watch, looking for the man Shago. Eventually you found him in the company of this fort's sort of leader, this woman by the name of Liara Porter, who explained to you some of their rules around the area, informed you of these charters of exploration, and even gave you a few of these, some tasks that you could complete in service of the Flaming Fist, should you be so inclined while on your travels and in your exploration. You also convinced her to allow you to hire Shago as a guide, making your way north out of the fort under the false pretenses of needing him to escort you to this recently found, I believe it was a mine you told him you were going to?
Yeah.
Buried treasure.
Buried treasure, yes, thank you.
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you. So, you guys had a couple small encounters on the way, ate some fruit, and before we left last week, you had just encountered this kind of slow-moving blue mist that was making its way through the jungle. Darius waded into it, seemingly unaffected, and that was where we called it. So, my friends, what do you want to do?
Shago, I'll apologize that it has to be like this. I cast hold person.
Okay. All right, we are starting it off live, my friends. All right, let's go ahead and
We're all
organize this.
prepared for this, by the way. So I'm gonna try and jump on him as well and grapple.
Okay, sure thing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and. All right, let's get right to the encounter then. All right. Go ahead and bring you guys here into this sheet here. So, go ahead and pull the encounter up here real quick. Shago, bam. You guys can see him. He's here. Darius, I'd say you're in the mist, right? So we'll go ahead and put you here, and we'll say this mist, as far as you guys can tell.
Well done.
Shago was not in it. Okay, yeah. He was close to it.
Sorry, I'm trying to. Kind of like this. He'd probably be kind of over here on the edge of the mist. Darius, you're kind of standing in it there.
Probably closer because we had a plan.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I'd say the rest of you guys were kind of, I'll go ahead.
There.
I'll drag you out onto the map so you can kind of
I'm
position
definitely
yourselves.
standing next to Shago, at least.
All right, there you go.
Alright, so want me to start it off with fat cast?
So go ahead and target Shago and do your hold person cast there. Somebody just died.
Yeah, it's just my chair. It's fine.
Did I actually click it? Or... There we go.
Yeah. Shago fails. So, Shago is hold the person. So did that? So it didn't automatically apply the. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Oh, actually, I think if you go to your ability, or sorry, your actions, right, in your hold person there.
Should say effect parallel. Oh, to hit the effect.
Yes, there you go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Nice.
Okay.
That's cool.
Shago is paralyzed. All right. In that case, everyone, go ahead and roll up some initiatives. We
Is
are
that
we are getting lit.
Yeah, we are. Damn.
I like
That's like
this.
threes.
We're really
Oh,
eager
man.
for killing this poor guy.
Yeah. So Shago, as you cast hold person, it's you. Yes, my friend. Hey, he begins to freeze. All right. Top of the round is Hukvar.
Of course, the only.
This is
decent
not gonna
person.
go well for Shago, guys.
It really isn't. I'll throw a net at him.
Throwing a net at him.
I'm
Okay.
throwing a net at him.
Okay.
I'm missing a
Does not
net.
hit. Yes. So you throw this net, and though he's held and he's currently not moving.
Do I
he's
get advantage
paralyzed.
on
I believe it would have. I don't believe paralyzed gives you its advantage. Oh yeah, no, you should. Yeah.
Maybe I won't embarrass myself.
16. A 16 just hits.
Okay.
So a net. Throwing a net at him.
Yeah.
So I guess that just restrains him, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Restrains.
Okay. So go ahead and oh yeah. So no. So he has to make a strength check
Strength check to.
using his action to
get
break
out
out of it.
of
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Cool.
And he also has to save against the wisdom.
Yeah. You need to.
He's in
So
trouble,
we'll go ahead
man.
and
Struggle.
add the restrained here to Shago. So he is now restrained as well as paralyzed.
That's an MVP fucking hold person.
Yep.
Okay. Is that do it for your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Bumblebee.
I'm gonna go. Is this tree really tall?
Yeah, pretty tall. Most of these.
Actually, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna climb up one of these trees and look around for anyone else that might be
Okay.
close by.
Sure thing. So go ahead and make a perception check.
What is perception again? I accidentally. It's wisdom,
it's
right?
In your, yeah, it'll be in your skills or something. Natural
Ooh, nice.
1. Nice. Climb up the tree. On the way up, you kind of see this kind of like fist-sized looking beetle. It's interesting. You've never seen one of these beetles before in Baldur's Gate and the surrounding areas. It's about the size of your fist, about a human hand or so, and you kind of see it munching on some worms and some maggots up here.
Nice.
All right, that does it for your turn.
That's it. Yeah.
Captain Flint.
Captain Flint is gonna go ahead and take out a link of rope from the bag of holding,
Okay.
loop it around the net, and throw it to Darius.
Jesus
that-
Christ. Okay.
So he is now bagged in the net, and Darius has the other end of the rope.
So
Just
he's
easy
in a
to
net.
roll
You wrap the rope around him and tie it off real quick, right? And you throw
Well,
the rope over
yeah,
Darius.
just whatever the easiest way is that I can get Darius an easy way to pull him into the mist. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll. You know, there's some rope here, and it's over here to you, Darius. Okay. That do it for you?
Yeah, and I'm tying it with a bowline knot,
Okay.
one-handed, just so it's a little flare. Yeah.
All right. Asher.
I'm gonna hold my action event that he runs, I'm gonna hold a hold person.
Okay, so you're currently holding a hold. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
Holding hold person.
Hold person is concentration, yes.
Okay. But yeah, I think he can still hold another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
In
the
order-
event
in
that
order
I
to
feel my
cast it.
concentration break,
Yeah.
I'll cast
Right.
hold person.
That works.
do it.
All right, Darius.
I'm gonna yoink him into the mist.
Okay, make a make a athletics check, and we'll go ahead and say with advantage, since this dude's tied up and he's not gonna be really resisting.
Sure.
Yeah, he's paralyzed, tied up.
23. Yeah. Yoink. All right, and into the
That was a real bad time.
into the mist he goes. All right. So that's a. In the mist he goes. That's a wisdom saving throw for Shago, I believe. It's a natural 5 for a 6. So. All right. So.
No legendary resistance for Shago.
No, he's just a man.
I
He
kind of
was.
feel bad now.
He was a man.
Kind of fucked this guy
Maybe
over.
he was a dragon man.
Okay, so he suffers the effects of the Mad Monkey Fever. Which means...
Can he explain that to us, right?
Yes, a bit. Go ahead and, yeah, so... That's right, it's a Constitution saving throw, not a Wisdom saving throw. We'll use the same 5 that I rolled, which still fails. So he is now infected with Mad Monkey Fever. Gains a random form of... Oh boy. Okay. Alrighty.
That sounds fun.
It's something, that's for sure. Let's see here. Quick.
Now, when he was explaining it, did he mention if it was permanent?
He mentioned that it was a disease.
Yeah, I don't know if he mentioned if people recover or not from it.
He did not. No. Yeah. He would not have. He would not have known. Okay, so he is now infected. Roll this real quick. Okay. So, with that, alright. You see him go into the mist and kind of starts to cough and breathe it in. Whenever it's the Shago's turn, he is paralyzed, he is restrained, he is tied up. He can't, I mean, he's paralyzed, he can't do anything, so it's going to be a wisdom saving throw, yep, against your DC.
I can force him.
Sorry?
Does this work? This. And then save. There we go. Okay.
Fails again. Yeah, that was a natural 6. Yeah, he's still paralyzed. Okay, top of the round, Huckfar.
Yeah, I'll just back away from the poor guy, I suppose.
Okay. Anything else?
I mean, I'll hold a attack action in case he escapes from everything. But
Okay. All right, Bumblebee Tuna.
I'm just gonna look away.
Okay. Flint.
Alright, can you run past me again what we know about Bad Monkey Fever? Like what he told us the effects were?
All he told you was that it's just a
What's a bit
mist
about
that people that have come into contact with it tend to go mad.
Okay, he didn't say anything else about how they go mad?
Varies.
Varies.
Mhm.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to. What kind of weapons does Shago have on him?
Seems to be kind of wearing this studded leather armor, carrying a shield, and he has a spear.
Okay. Can I walk up and take his spear without getting into the mist?
Oh, good point of reference. The mist itself does travel and move, or it was rolling through. So the mist itself. A moment here. Where the hell was my notes? Here we are. Wilderness encounters. We are. Just a second. So it moves 5 feet per round. So at this point,
Okay.
it would have moved to about here.
So then I will take a step back and try to pull away his spear with my mage hand and bring it over to myself.
Okay.
Because he's paralyzed, he really shouldn't be able to. I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, he can't really resist. He can't move. He's fully paralyzed. He's locked up. So you're able to make a no. That's not gonna make you roll a check. That's fine. Yeah, you managed to disarm him.
Okay, and then I stab myself with his spear.
You stab yourself with the spear.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. You take. So go ahead and say it hits.
Yeah, I'm not trying to dodge.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to get out of the way.
Okay. You take 16 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, damn. All right. Cool.
Yeah, it's
Fuck is that spear made of?
it's,
know.
yeah, it's
And then I'll
Oh no, sorry, that shouldn't be 16. That should actually be 12. Cause
still.
Yeah.
Damn.
I rolled an 8 on a D8, so.
Yeah. All right. Now that ends my turn then, and I
Okay.
make sure that the wound is very obvious. It came from a spear.
Yeah, it's a pretty heavy hit. I'll go ahead and add that, so it's 12 points of damage to you there. I mean, it's a pretty heavy hit, so it's hard for it not to be obvious.
Yeah. That
Okay.
ends my turn.
All right.
Also, I think we lost Alex.
I think both Alex and Nick DC'd from Fantasy Grounds. Oh no, Nick.
I'm
Nick,
back.
Nick
I did DC though.
I think we lost Alex though. We lost Alex from Discord as well. That's fine though. That's all right. Nick, Asher.
Okay. What else does he have on him?
It's the shield, the spear, and just his pack. No other real weapons or armor.
I'm going to continue. I'm just gonna. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Am I still here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fantasy Ground sure isn't. I'm gonna continue holding my turn.
Nimu connection lost, waiting for reconnect. Oh no, that's kind of weird. I don't know what's up. Darius.
All right, turn to my my friends and ask: is this the part where I lob it, or do we need more evidence?
I mean, we can always fabricate evidence.
Yeah.
All right, swinging, boys.
Okay, make it with advantage, please. And because you are in melee, it is automatic crit as well. So make sure you get. I think it'll automatically apply it since he's paralyzed when you roll the damage. So if you just, I think if with him targeted, you do your attack, it should do all the proper everything. Yep. 17 hits. Yep.
That didn't crit.
That didn't crit. So go ahead and roll another. Let's do the damage again, basically. Sorry. It shouldn't be like it shouldn't be the other 4.
Yeah.
It should just be the 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that should just be
35.
35. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Nah, you know what?
Paladin,
Fuck
man.
this. Fuck this. We'll just put him out of his misery right here.
You smite as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna double smite him.
Jesus.
There you go.
Crit.
Well, I mean, it's 6d8, so.
double smite? Or are you attacking twice?
Yeah, well, no, I'm just gonna crit. Well, actually, yeah, I do attack twice. Hold on.
Second attack hits as well. So 19 and so they just pick up and yeah, okay.
Yeah. So that was 26.
So the first it was 35.
Yep.
And plus an additional
26.
okay, so 35 plus 26 should be at 61.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
He's looking kind of hurt.
I'm gonna smite with both attacks,
Okay.
expanding first level spell slots. So
Okay.
that's 8d8s that I'm rolling.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Wait, hold up. Each time you rolled, it was 2d8.
Oh yeah, sorry. I don't know why I just kept rolling, dude. I was having fun.
All right. So he was at 61, right? Okay.
Yeah, and then he
Then
took
it was
another 7, 10, 7, 9.
68, 78, 85, 94. Alright, so he should be at 94 points of damage. Holy shit.
I
This
end my
man's
turn.
still alive?
This man's still alive. He's looking pretty heavy.
I end my turn.
Okay. So he's going to make his wisdom saving throw to try to be free of this whole person.
Is it at the end of his turn?
It's at the end of his turn, yes. So that was a natural 4.
Oh.
This poor guy.
So he continues to be frozen. You kind of, and you guys are just hacking away at this paralyzed man. Okay, that brings us to Huckvar, who is disconnected still.
He's not gonna
Internet
attack.
crash. That's right. Get my net back for me if you can. Okay,
course.
we'll worry about that later. Bumblebee. Nick, are you still watching?
Yeah. I'm just going to like pray ancestors for this man.
Okay.
He'll need it.
Like I'm sorry to I finally found my ancestral home, and the first thing we do is assassinate the son of a merchant.
Okay. All right.
Welcome home.
Flint.
I guess I just pull out a hand crossbow and bang
Okay.
right at him.
Sure. So go ahead and attack with advantage.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. There it is.
So 10 and a natural 1.
Holy shit.
So
okay.
you miss. So you're shooting at this man. The mist at this point, it's kind of moving, still kind of creeping forward a little bit, right?
Yeah, I'll step back again.
And it's kind of obscuring it slightly. You can't quite get a good beat on him, and you're trying to make sure that when you shoot, you're not hitting Darius, who's right up against him. Okay. Asher.
Let's see if we can finish this quickly. Going to firebolt him at ditch using
Yep.
Tides of Chaos. Wait, no, I already
You
have
already,
advantage on ranged
you already
attacks?
have advantage. Everything has advantage. He's not moving.
Alright. Where's okay, I don't have okay. Advantage. Caster attack.
Yeah, 17 hits.
Should attack.
6 points of damage to Shago. Okay. He's still up.
Hey.
He's looking beat.
That's my turn.
Alright. Darius.
Round 2.
This man still stands after you laid into him for 94 points of damage. 20
Alright,
hits.
I'm just going to swing both attacks. Okay. So the 12 hits, or the 20 hits.
20 hits, yes.
Okay, there is,
16 points of damage, okay.
and then the other D12 is a 4, so 20 damage.
May I ask
Wait,
how
12 didn't hit.
Yeah. Well, it's a crit. That's why I rolled another d12.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so
Yes.
drop another
Question
14 points
for
of damage.
Darius.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you have a plus 14 to damage?
Great weapon master.
Yeah, Great Weapon Master.
Oh, you rolled with
He,
great
yeah,
weapon
he takes some. Yeah, he takes a -5 to
Got
hit,
it.
but a +10 to
No,
damage.
I was like, holy shit, man.
And that's why he's only getting
That
+2
makes sense.
on his to hit rolls.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
he's still up. He's beaten.
Okay, you motherfucker. I'll smite him. Second level swat. So that's 6d8s.
All doubled, by the way. Don't forget that.
Yeah, he's dead.
Crit.
He didn't have much health left. Okay, so as you hit him, kind of, how do you want to end him, Darius?
Dude, I just take like this great axe and I just lob his head off like it gets stuck in the ground. Like the axe is like really far in there.
Hey, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Brutal execution is what you missed.
Darius doing 135 points of damage in 2 rounds.
Auto crits, man.
Auto
That-
crits and smites
Yeah, that's
at the cost of all of his 4 spell slots.
Well,
No.
I got 3 more.
You got more. I forgot you guys were 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shago. So the body's still kind of held in place. The head, though, kind of rolls to the side and falls off and kind of rolls on the ground a little bit in this mist. Yeah, he is. He's dead.
Alright,
Recover
I'm gonna-
the body.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up what remains of Shago and just walk out. Net, rope, everything included.
Okay.
Let's back off from this mist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Bumblebee, you feeling all right?
It's up in a tree.
I know. That's why I'm asking. He's feeling
Yeah,
all right.
I get down. Yes,
Okay.
I'm just glad this is over.
Yeah, me
Same.
too.
All right. So, with that,
You got his body with you, Darius?
Yeah, I brought his body.
Alright, well,
Net and head included.
we can either have the dogs carry the body, or... I mean, the bag of holding's pretty full. How much do you think he weighs?
He's a big man, probably about 225, 250.
Yeah, I don't think he'll fit. We'll put him on one of the dogs.
all right. So,
Or, actually... Yeah, we'll have to put him on one of the dogs.
okay. So you guys are moving away from the mist as well,
Yeah.
kind of back into the jungle a bit. Okay. So, you guys make your way through the jungle, small ways, kind of back to where you had maybe set up your camp prior. It's
Although, how much does he weigh, Goob, approximately?
Shago?
Yeah.
About 220 pounds.
How much does his head weigh?
Less. Maybe. I don't know, how much does the fucking head weigh? 10 or
I have
15?
no idea.
I have no idea.
Because the
I don't
dogs
murder
can
people,
carry
dude.
195 each. Can we say with blood loss, one of the dogs can carry the body and one can carry the head, so that we don't have to fucking worry about it too much?
Sure, yeah. Or hell, you can strap it across both of them and they share the load.
Yeah.
They both provide vertical reactions.
Oh no.
Excuse me, sorry.
Hold on. Oh,
Well, listen. Does anyone else? I mean, God damn it! No, stop! I fucking hate that gif. All right. Yeah. So gross.
Oh shit, I did a long rest. Fuck. I meant to do a short rest. Oh well.
that's exactly what I thought of when you said that.
I think we're
Oh god.
If you guys use any spell slots, go ahead and make sure they're still checked off. I accidentally long rested all of you.
gentlemen.
Yeah, they are.
Before we head back, let's make sure we get our story straight between the 5 of us.
Huh?
Shago, the mist came upon us.
While we were
Shago
camped.
Ooh,
Because how likely would it be that an experienced adventurer would have found himself in a mist?
that's true.
Unless he was caught unawares.
That's very true.
So So while we were taking our camp down,
before Shago had awoken, the Miss Kane, he went mad and attacked me, and
we
were
attempted to
forced-
restrain him.
We did. And
Bloody
unfortunately-
rope.
Well, actually, I feel like we shouldn't have show the rope, because if we successfully restrained him, why did we chop his head off? So let's say we were unable to restrain him, and a fight ensued in which he was unfortunately killed.
Sounds straightforward.
Shall we head
Now,
back?
well, we need an identifier of him that we can show to
Yeah.
Merchant Prince.
Here.
Does he have anything notable on him?
Yeah, like an earring or something, some part of his body that could be easily removed, like rings.
As gruesome as it is, didn't he have tattoos?
We
He did.
can't look. I don't think we can cut off tattoos. That would be.
That'd be too obvious, yeah. A hand is easy to remove in battle.
Yeah, fair.
A tattoo, less so.
You know, I'd say he had compared to the rest of the guards in this kind of fort, his armor seemed better maintained, maybe a little bit more vibrant, some kind of some these varying shades of color, and all into this very intricate sort of motif of the flaming fist emblazoned upon it. His spear seemed relatively rudimentary, as was his shield. He didn't really wear a lot of clothing or armor other than this leather. He kind of seemed to prefer to show off these rippling muscles, much in the same way as you do, Darius.
There can only be one.
But no jewelry, identifying piercings, nothing.
You know what? I would say make an investigation check
Can Asher help me?
if Asher wants to.
Yeah, I mean, I asked the
Yeah,
question.
oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
it was
Yeah,
his
sorry.
idea.
Yep, you're right. Go ahead. So either one of you with advantage, or that works too.
Do you want to roll or
18?
me with advantage?
I'll roll as well. Investigation?
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. So as you guys are kind of looking through the body, he seems to wear. No. It's got several different rings and bracelets and such on. At first they all look kind of nondescript. They all kind of just seem like you're kind of just bog standard, varying pieces of jewelry. You do, however, kind of take a second look, and one of these rings bears a similar symbol to the sort of iconography and motifs of the empty throne in the in that golden throne area, to the empty throne that to one of the empty thrones rather.
So,
One of the
would
rings?
any of us
Yes,
realize
yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You would have realized that one of these rings seems to match up with one of the merchant thrones.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take that ring and
I will also grab that hand and firebolt it. Just the
Okay,
hand.
just roast the hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to roll anything or just?
No.
I'm gonna leave. If he's firebolting it, I put the ring back on.
No, I want the ring off. I want the ring off.
Off. Okay.
Yeah.
But
I want. It can't look like we just took his ring off his hand. Someone probably knew he had this. So if his hand looks disfigured in any way, it's
that makes
reasonable to
sense.
think it might fall off. But we don't want to just
Then-
cut his hand off either.
Yeah, then burn it to a crisp so that all the rings fall off.
So I'm gonna firebolt his hand.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll anything for that, or?
No need.
Alright.
You're just kind of holding a hand and it's a cantrip, so you can sit there and focus on it
Yeah.
as much as you need to until it's nice and crispy. It smells pretty awful though.
As human flesh does.
What are you doing
Well-
during all this, Bumblebee?
I was thinking about if I don't want to use a rage. Didn't we get a short rest during this?
Not really. At this point, you were kind of, not like a fast pace, but a brisk walk to make it out of the mist, back to the safety of your camp. Where once you had arrived, Asher and Flint kind of began, rummaging through the corpse.
If while they're rummaging through the corpse, I'm gonna try and take another look around,
Okay.
see if I see anyone.
Sure. Make another perception check. Seven. It's thick jungle, really, man. The foliage, especially in this area, kind of comes together really closely, and it's hard to really see much outside of your camp. It, provided provided some nice cover for when you made camp, the previous day. It's hard to see from the outside in, but unfortunately, it also makes it a little bit hard for you to keep a watch over the surrounding area. Okay. Anyone else doing anything?
No.
Okay. So. in
Shall
that
we head back
case-
to the city then, or to the encampment?
At this point, it's a little bit late. So yeah, it's a little bit later in the afternoon at this point. You wouldn't be able to make it back tonight. You could make it maybe a little ways towards so before setting up camp once more, though.
Yeah,
We should do
should.
so. Try to get back as fast as possible.
Yes.
Okay. So, make your way through the jungle, traveling a bit. Eventually coming to a small clearing in the trees and the foliage, and looking around, seems to be relatively peaceful area, free of much. I don't really see anything that gives you cause for alarm here. Looking around, you see these thick roots and vines that kind of spread and dangle from most of these trees, and you can kind of hear the chirping of varying, you imagine these birds that maybe prey during the night. The bugs kind of seem to die down as the sun goes down. You guys begin setting up camp.
And the
Send out the ring catchers.
catchers.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure enough. Set it all out. Get ready to go. Anyone taking watch, or are you leaving it to the doggos? What's the plan there?
Say leave it to the dogs. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I try to train them to do it better again before?
Also, go ahead and make an animal handling check as you head to sleep for the evening.
Fuck for our help.
I'll help them out.
Okay.
Or I'll-
Oh, same.
Okay. 16s. They seem a little bit restless, and they're tired. They carried a corpse a decent ways, and you guys kind of made your way through the jungle a little bit longer, and maybe kind of owing to this slight level of tiredness, they seem calmer than they were the first couple nights you guys were here in the jungle. More receptive to commands, and one of them kind of curls up and starts to drift off to sleep, while the other one kind of takes up a spot towards the front of your small sort of encampment here. And as you guys are kind of heading to bed, the rain seems to maybe pick up a little bit. It's kind of in this varying levels of this sort of light mist and like light. It's kind of like a light rainfall, really. But as you kind of go to bed and you set yourself up in these sort of lean-tos and varying sorts of cover, the rain kind of begins to pick up in intensity. Jolly you kind of hear like a. He's kind of just getting soaked.
No, he's got I would make him a little rope tent.
Okay, so it starts to get
A
wet
little
and kind
hammock
of
thing.
heads underneath the sort of cover of this lean-to where Roger's kind of curl up sleeping. Go ahead and make a perception check for Jolly.
Yep, it's +3, I believe, with advantage, right?
For a mastiff, I believe so.
So
Mastiff is perception +3 and has advantage on hearing or smell.
that's a 21.
So it's not. So it is actually.
Or it's 21 regardless
Yeah.
of advantage or not.
Yeah, 18. Sure thing. 21. Okay. So, Jolly kind of hears in the distance, maybe, through this sort of heavier rainfall. It's kind of just almost this kind of blanket of white noise that surrounds the camp. The slight rustling of leaves and roots, but takes a look around. Doesn't really see what might be causing it, and not wanting to, have a repeat of the scolding he received. Doesn't really do any kind of barking or anything like that.
I would like to point out, I just realized something, but we left Shago's body tied up. Yes, everyone okay with that?
Did you leave it there in the jungle?
I don't.
No, we have it with us.
Yeah,
He's
we
still
did.
tied up. He's still in the net.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I just had a very, very bad thought, so please continue. Yeah.
Sure thing. It's fine. Okay. So. Make a strength check for Jolly. So that is a d20 adding a 1.
D20 adding a 1.
Yes.
Okay. 3.
3. Okay. So, Jolly's kind of sitting, looking around. He kind of feels a prick in his back legs. Just a moment here.
Don't kill my dog. Oh no.
Poor doggo.
Okay. So. Kind of slight rainfall is to pick up. No, he hears the rustling in the leaves. A vine shoots out from behind, kind of in the foliage here, wrapping him up, and he is grappled.
He fucking starts barking, I'm sure.
Yep, starts to bark. Woof woof woof.
They are very unenthusiastic about being.
So I'll say you guys are
I am
still
grappled.
sleeping. Currently, let me go ahead and set this shit up real quick, like here. So this guy is, this is Jolly, and Jolly is in the woods over here on watch. And share this back with you guys again here. It's nighttime.
Would we have gotten in long rest by now? Or
Why
We
is
could have gotten us a short rest.
Which is fucking.
why is Fantasy Grounds blue?
It's nighttime, dude.
This is a weird looking night mode.
Okay.
That-
We'll go back here.
Wait, no, go back to the other one. Yeah.
Alright.
I dig this.
Dig it?
It's
Okay.
alright.
Yeah,
It's nicer on the eyes.
yeah, very much so nicer on the eyes.
Okay. Shit, where the hell did my encounter just go? Fucking goddamn it. Okay, here we are. Okay. So, Jolly finds himself grappled, which applies the restrained status to him. He's currently restrained by something in the. You guys can't really tell from here. It's in this thick foliage, and it's dark. Let's see here. All right. Okay. So, Jolly begins to bark. He's looking around. Make a these vines kind of begin to constrict on his body, and I need you to make. Oh no, there's no check involved. Okay, this guy is targeting Jolly. Here we are. Go ahead and Jolly's initiative is 16. You guys can see Jolly in the combat tracker, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a Jolly 333.
Where's the combat tracker button?
It's the cross swords in the top right.
Dude, Jolly spinning fast.
Wait, why can't? What the fuck? I don't know why it's not working here. Anyways, Jolly is going to take some damage at the start of his turn, as this thing seems to have him. I don't have a. Do I not have a token for this, really?
Desmond, you fucking goddamn it, stupid cat. Ow.
Oh, well, I don't. Okay, cool. So this token's gonna look kind of strange. It's a big A. But these vines, these vines seem to have Jolly wrapped up. So, Jolly is going to take. So he's grappled, right? Or he's grappled as well. Okay, at the start of Jolly's turn, he takes. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay, cool. So, never mind. Alright, so, it adds the effect to him. I see now how this works. Okay. So,
That's a lot of poison.
oh, yeah, you guys can see the effect. Look at that.
that's
That's a dead dog.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
sorry, Doggo.
Jolly's
You're
turn.
fucked. Better you than
Oh,
us.
he's not dead? Oh.
10 points of damage to Jolly.
Yep.
It is Jolly's turn, though, so what do you want Jolly to do?
He's gonna make a death saving throw. He's not instantly dead.
Oh, he's HP 7. That's right, yeah. Okay. I thought it was
Death
HP
saving.
16.
Death saving throw.
Yep.
That's one fail.
Down
Okay.
goes Jolly.
We could wait. We could save him.
Okay, the rest of you guys, go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Good to know. All right, so we'll start from Alex. So. Good.
Oh.
Go to you, Alex.
For each square is 1. Each square is 5 meters, right?
Yes.
Damn it.
And then diagonals are alternating 5 and 10.
I'll run up. Yeah,
Oh, what the? Why did I do that? Fuck.
I'll just shoot the
vine.
vine. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and do that with. So go ahead and target the vine, like right from your token guy or whatever. So you can just control click it. And given the heavy rain and darkness and the fact that this vine is in all these all this foliage, make that attack with disadvantage.
Even with sharpshooter.
I'm gonna take a look at it real quick. Oh, so you ignore cover, right?
Ignore cover, yeah.
It's
a
less
vine.
it's
It makes
less
sense
cover
for it to
and
be
more that you're shooting at a vine on the ground. 16 still hits. Nice. Damn, plus 14. Fuck. Okay.
And then again.
No dice this time. First shot you fire and it finds purchase. It kind of impacts into this vine that's kind of wrapped around Jolly's legs.
Why could that not have been without advantage? Oh well.
And as you quickly reload and fire a couple more shots, you're just hitting dirt at this point. The rain crashing down all around you. It's kind of making it really hard to move around and to see. Anything else you're doing?
That's it.
Okay. Asher.
Okay. Do I see it?
I mean, you can see what Flint's shooting at. You can see Jolly.
Right. It's gonna be at disadvantage again. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Disadvantage. Just kidding. We're using
Tides of Chaos. Okay.
Yeah. And we're gonna use it right away. Okay, so it's gonna be a firebolt with advantage. So, but normal.
Okay.
So it's going to be
14 hits.
And it doesn't.
14 hits, yeah. 14 points of damage, okay. So you let out this firebolt, kind of lights up the area, and as it impacts, it kind of catches a little bit, and you can kind of see now this large sort of mess of these, it's kind of like a large sort of mess of vines kind of writhing, and this large mass, you see these two large, kind of larger appendages seem to have wrapped around Jolly at this point.
Now, we're gonna use a quickened spell to cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
It's a bonus action.
Alright.
Fire damage. This is at disadvantage.
I would like to point out that if you hit the dog with an AoE, the dog dies.
It's Chromatic Orb.
Yeah,
Not AoE.
It's not AoE. 16
not
hits,
AoE,
yeah.
okay.
Damage.
21 points. It seems to...
A plant is resistant to fire? Hello? Okay.
Yeah. Did the...
Alright.
Oh, your firebolt is untyped, by the way. You should probably change that to fire as well.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Also...
Actually has 7 less points of damage.
Why did it roll? Oh, it rolled with... I guess we'll just... It rolled with disadvantage for some reason, but I guess that's what we got.
Okay. It rolled your wild magic surge with disadvantage.
No, it rolled 2d10.
Oh, right. That's right. I thought... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
Can't speak.
So after you kind of turned to point out what you fired at, and pink bubbles begin to float out of your mouth.
Don't forget, that also means you cannot cast spells with verbal components.
Yep.
Oh boy.
All right.
Okay.
So the vine here. Okay. So the assassin vine here is going
Wait.
to.
Wait. Is it tied with Asher or is it tied with me? Because I have a higher dex.
It is tied with Asher.
Okay, damn it. I'm gonna say.
Okay. So this guy here. Well, he's got Jolly constricted, and he's now feeling all these, all these things are starting to. Something is trying to impede its ability to eat. It's going to use this entangling vines ability to create. So these roots and vines on the ground around it begin to erupt from the earth and kind of twist and contort, forming difficult terrain in a. Sorry, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do it. Nope, not that, not that. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. There we go. Oh god, where'd it go? There we go. So it's difficult terrain there. Actually, it's gonna be. Oh, it's within 30 feet of it. So. Bam. You guys feel these roots and vines begin to erupt from the earth around you and kind of try to tangle themselves around your ankles, kind of just try to catch you a little bit. At that point as well, Bumblebee. Suddenly, your lean-to begins to shift and shake as two more vines come out.
Oh god.
Okay. So, oh shit. Let me get rid of that. So this guy here is going to target you, Bumblebee. He's going to try to constrict you with these vines as well. So, going to be a 15 to hit. Misses. So it launches these vines out towards you, and you manage to notice it just in time. Your sort of feline agility, you kind of hop up into the air, and the vines kind of cross underneath you and miss. And you kind of start to like wave angrily. It's like a little... Okay.
There's another over here.
And the third one
Oh.
begins to slowly crawl its way towards you, Asher. They do not move very quickly, these vines. But they have a pretty long range on that constrict. And targeting you, Asher, is going to attempt to constrict you as well.
Constrict me, daddy.
That's a 9 to hit. So this one also angrily. All right, Nathaniel.
All right. Can I get to Jolly here? It's double
So-
for the first square, right? If I were to go there.
So that would
That'd
be
be
10
10.
feet. Yep.
15, 20, 25.
And then the next diagonal will be 10. So do you have 35
Yeah.
feet of movement or 30?
I have 30.
Okay. I mean, if you were to
And
get
I-
there, you're within range of Jolly, I'd say.
I am?
You're within range of the vines constricting him, rather. Maybe not necessarily Jolly himself, but the vines you are. They're large plants. These vines.
Yeah, let me check one thing. Very
It should actually probably be more like this, I guess, because it had like on like a half square before.
Do we?
You can take someone with you in your Misty Step, right?
No.
No.
No,
That's Thunderstep.
That's
Yes.
Thunderstep. Yeah,
But
so I'm gonna
did
go
we
ahead and
What's up?
sorry.
What's
Never
up, Alex?
mind.
Okay, so new
Okay.
plan.
The vines are on initiative 19, by the way, if that's what you're wondering.
Okay, they're showing us at the bottom of the initiative order.
It's because we can't see their number. They always
Yeah.
put it at the
Okay,
bottom.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm actually gonna Misty Step over here and take 2 chops at Assassin Vine number
Okay,
1.
so rather than moving there, you're misty stepping to it.
Yes.
Cool. Got it. All right, so go ahead and target it. So control click it, and then do your attacks.
Alright, and first one, actually I'm gonna Misty Step here so I get sneak attack.
Sure.
And first one.
21 definitely hits.
Okay.
Oof. Nice. It's it's looking rough.
Then next one.
11 does not hit.
Alright, and then I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Run the fuck away.
Okay, and because of
Sorry,
your
Jolly.
footwork, no opportunity
Yep.
attacks. Start of Jolly's next turn.
I'm fucking going John Wick on this motherfucker.
Man.
I'm gonna destroy the forest. It killed my dog.
I've been going to try and save him. Don't think that's happening anymore.
Yeah, I don't have any healing, so I can't save him.
All right. Bumblebee. Oh yeah, never mind. I missed you. That's right. Okay. What you doing, Nick?
I'm going to rage. Make a reckless attack.
All right.
With
Ooh. All right. So yeah, so make sure you control click the little guy so you target it, and you'll see target Assassin Vine 2, I believe, if you do it right.
right. Sorry.
You're good. You're good. Nice. There you go. I know it's been a month since we've done combat, you guys. I know.
I know. It's just like getting that right weapons.
Hmm.
Trying to find the right weapon. Use my Morning Star.
Okay. 17 hits.
The first attack. Would be the second attack.
23 hits as well. Okay, nice. So you start clubbing it with the Morning Star, beating these vines away at your feet, trying to kind of kick them out of the way and kind of give yourself some room to move.
It's being nuzzled.
It's being nuzzled by kitties. You kind of see some of the vines trying to
That's
grab
it.
at. You see some of the vines try to grab at the ancestors and not really understanding why they're just passing through. With an int of 1, this is not a very bright plant. Okay, Darius.
Alright. Here we fucking go. So,
Fucking.
this is 10,
Mm-hmm.
15, 20, 25.
Mm-hmm.
Can we pretend that instead of walking, I just leapt?
Sure.
Like, BAM!
That's
Leap
fine.
slam, motherfucker!
Works for me.
Here we go! Go! Ah! Alright.
Alright, yeah.
All
that's
right,
a crit, my
hold
friend.
on. Hold on.
Oh, that was a
Oh.
great weapon attack, too.
Oh yeah. Hold
so,
up.
so make sure the next thing you do is you roll a damage for it. That way it picks up the
Yeah.
crit properly. Yeah?
So that's that. Now we're gonna smite.
Okay.
Always smite on crits. Second level spell slot.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes,
So
that
that's
thing's dead.
is that 68?
68, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
That thing is completely dead.
It's looking rough.
Heavy.
So that's
All right.
doubled. That did not.
No.
double it.
That's I just rolled it twice. I rolled it twice.
Oh.
That's 68
Yeah.
right there.
Yep.
That's 3d8 and then 3d8.
That's 6.
Yeah, so 68
that's-
total.
Oh.
3
okay.
plus 3 is 6.
I thought it was 6 for the initial smite.
No.
No.
Alright, and then we attack one more time.
Oh.
You don't crit on 19s, right?
No, I don't.
Okay. 23.
One.
Okay, it's still you're
Okay.
hacking with a great axe on the ground, chopping vine after vine, and it seems for every vine you cut off, it almost looks, it feels like 2 more come out. Although it's
All right.
starting to slow its assault.
We let out like this hound cry, like fucking die.
I imagine that's exactly what it sounded like too.
It's
Fucking die.
Alright, that was another smite. I'm out.
okay.
That's it.
It's now toasty. You see these like radiant burns and just still kind of writhing for a moment before falling still. These vines that you're cutting off of it. It's pretty hurt.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, top of the round, Hukvar.
Which was that?
That was 85 points of damage.
Oh,
Crits, man.
Crap.
Crits and paladins, dude, bursty as fuck.
So, move up to behind this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Can't actually move there.
Oh,
but
you can't. Yeah.
No.
Don't worry about it. Oh.
You know where I mean go.
Alright, Jolly's dead, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Jolly's.
That was instant death.
Shell move.
No, leave the token. I'm going fucking John Wick on this forest.
Okay.
And then I'll just take a few attacks at. Sorry, thinking.
You're fine.
Yeah, I'll just take a few attacks.
Are
at
you
it.
in melee with it?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
But sharpshooter doesn't matter, or crossbow expert rather. So where are you getting advantage from?
Flanking.
So remember we're doing the +2 instead of advantage in
Okay.
this one. But either way, it's a 20 and it hits.
Okay.
Easiest way to do it is just close a little +2 at the bottom left there. When you
Yeah.
need to. Yep. 17 points of damage. Nice. Okay. That hits as well. 19 points of damage, yeah. So you kind of run up next to it, next to Bumblebee, and you're just like taking pot shots at the vines. 13 hits. 15 points of damage. Okay. It's looking pretty. It's looking pretty rough as well.
That's it.
All right. Asher.
Well, this is
Silent Asher.
I'm gonna pull out 2 daggers.
Okay.
Yeah.
17 hits. Wait, you have
Wait.
+6 with your daggers?
I have +3. I have.
Oh wait,
16 dex.
duh. Fucking no. You have,
Dex.
you guys have 3 proficiency and yes, dex. Yeah, sorry, that's my
Yeah.
fault.
And
Yeah.
then 2 weapon fighting, bonus action.
Okay. 14 hits. So then it'd just be the 1d4
D4.
without the 3.
Yeah.
Yep. 1 point of damage.
Nice.
Nice. It's
Fuck 'em up.
barely moving. Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This assassin vine over here is going to drop the now drained corpse of Jolly. Move its 5 feet of movement speed.
Holy shit.
It's going to move it. It's going to kind of move over top of Jolly here. And these things have a range of not that. There we go.
Range of 1 mile.
Fucking knew they had a range. That's why I fucking booked it.
Yep. Unfortunately for you,
Not part of.
you are still just in the range.
Oh,
has a 20-foot reach on its constrict.
Fuck.
So it kind of slithers over the top of Jolly, and these 2 vines just whip out towards you again. So it's going to target you, Flint. 20 feet. There we are. Assassin Vine targeting Flint. It's going to make a constrict attack at you. That is a 18 to hit.
That will hit. But I'm gonna go ahead and just use cunning action right here. So I take half damage from whatever's
Okay.
coming.
Okay. So you take 9 halves to 4. So go ahead and drop 5 points of damage from that. So you'll be at 16. I'll make an effect for you for cunning action as well, so that when you do it, the next hit will just do half damage.
Yeah, that works.
You are grappled, you are restrained. At the start of your turn, you take some poison damage.
Yeah, I do. Please kill this before it's my turn. I'm next, aren't I? Yeah, I am.
What a fucking tragedy.
Alright. So these vines, you kind of feel this poison seeping into your skin through these vines.
Now, do I get to make a save on that poison? Or...
Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained and it takes 66 poison damage at the start of each of its turns. So the vine can restrict only 1 target at a time.
No is the answer.
No is the answer. Alright. Next vine up here by you, this vine by you, Bumblebee, and Akbar.
Yeah.
Is going to turn to you, Akbar. These vines are going to shoot out of its ass kind of looking thing. It's going to no longer be targeting Bumblebee. It's going to target Akbar. It's going to be
What
a
is
11 to hit.
It has alright, it doesn't hit.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
disadvantage too.
yeah, that's right. Sorry, I forgot about that. What was that, Alex?
I was asking what the ancestral kitty cats did, but
Oh, yes. They
That-
provide, yeah.
that-
Yep. Alright. This other vine here
It also gives resistance if they do
Is-
hit you.
is
Ooh, nice.
barely moving. And it's just going to try to keep grabbing at you, Numu.
Who's Numu?
Jesus fuck. Asher. With disadvantage, that is a 15.
Misses.
Why
Alright.
does that one have disadvantage? Why couldn't mine have disadvantage? This is bullshit.
What is the... No, so it's just... actually, it wouldn't be a disadvantage, would it? Because it's just the one that you hit with the rage, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so it's
one I
actually-
hit, and if they attack someone other than me.
Okay, so this one actually does not have disadvantage. It's actually a 16 then. Is it a 16
Don't
hit?
think that hit. Yeah, I will shield that.
Okay.
That's probably wise.
Okay, so you throw up
Yeah.
a shield as these vines kind of almost hit you just in the nick of time. You get the shield up, and the vines kind of slap against
Actually, hold
it.
on.
Fool! Shield is a verbal spell.
Yep, I take the hit.
Okay.
Oh no!
All right, so that hits.
Yep, I was just checking that.
Yeah.
That's
It's gonna be
brutal.
13 points of damage.
Mhm.
Grappled, restrained, and poison.
Mhm.
Flint. 22
my
points of
God.
damage.
I have 4 health. Alright.
That
gonna
cunning
try-
action just saved your day.
Oh,
Yeah, it did.
Woo! All right.
I'm going to break the grapple.
Okay, so that's going to be a make a believe it
I
is
would like
a,
to use acrobatics.
yes.
I think
yeah,
it's acrobatics.
I
or
believe
athletics.
you choose grappled.
Is there a conditions effects? Yes.
Yes, there is a yeah.
Can I view them from here?
You should be able to in the top right. Is that little like walking man looking thing?
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Just a second.
That lets me apply conditions, not view them.
Yeah, I blinded myself.
if you go to
I think if you search, you should be able to search it somewhere in here. I'm not sure where. Anyway, so grappled. So you are restrained, just so you're aware, Flint, which means that you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, saving throws, but that's not. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, hold on. Let's see, grappled 5e.
yeah, should be a check, not a
Grappled is just movement speed is reduced.
Yeah,
to
it's
0.
athletics or, well, he's restrained as well.
Okay.
But-
Yeah, it's your choice of athletics or acrobatics check.
Yeah, I'm using acrobatics.
Acrobatics? Okay, go for it. It's not a very high DC.
Does a 24 do it?
Wait, where'd you roll it at?
I rolled it on the thing. Did it not go off?
Oh, I didn't see it.
I rolled a 14. I can roll again, but I rolled a 14.
You have plus 10 to your thing, right? Yeah, you're fine.
there-
25,
there we go,
even better. Yeah,
25.
you're good. Alright, so you break the grapple.
And I'm gonna go ahead and book it the fuck to A. And I'm gonna use my cunning action to dash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2,
Where are you hitting?
3. And I'm gonna blow it the fuck up with another sneak attack.
Okay.
On my. I
So
only
yeah,
have
so
one
go ahead and
attack.
make sure you change targets as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. No problem.
And then yeah.
Oh, hold up. It rolled
what
twice.
happened?
It's because you have both of them targeted still. Hold
Oh,
on. If you control click the first one and then control click the other
Yeah.
one. Yeah. So the first roll was a 4, which is an 11, which misses.
But the 13 should hit.
The third, so if you attack it again, yeah, the second attack would
Well,
hit.
no, the first attack was on it. Okay, whatever, fine. Then I miss, and I only have one attack this turn, so
Oh,
I did attack him though, so I'm going to just kind of back as far away up this wall as I can, and
okay.
kind of
Begins
curl
climbing
down in
the
a
mountain.
little ball,
It's climbing mountain yet. Alright.
and that,
Alright.
that ends my turn.
Okay. Oh, Jolly's dead, right. He's really dead still.
He's
Bumblebee.
super dead.
Poor Jolly. So this one over here that killed Jolly, just
Mhm.
attack Flint
Mhm.
last.
Mhm.
Okay, and all of them look kind of
They're all looking pretty weak, yeah.
okay. Make a melee attack. Do I have to keep reapplying reckless?
Each time you use it, yeah. Oh god, you applied it 5 times.
Oh,
Okay, you're good.
that's
you're good.
right. I don't have to double click.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I got it.
Okay, I'm going to swing.
Mhm. Yeah, hits. Nice. 10 damage. It's looking. Yeah, still alive, but not by much.
Hit again.
24 hits. All right. That just barely doesn't finish it.
These things are meaty.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. I
That's
feel
all I
like
can
they
do.
have to have some sort of resistance on them.
Well, we know about fire. Except none of you know.
Alright.
But I could tell you.
Tell us.
Darius, you are not
Blah,
actually
blah, blah.
blinded. Let me go ahead and go
Yeah, I
back.
was gonna say, Mr. DM, please remove my blindness.
Okay.
I
Alright.
will be attempting to annihilate this plant.
Okay. Awkward.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. How far?
I'll take a shot at this plan.
Mm-hmm.
It off. Button.
Ooh, crit. Nice.
Yep.
It's dead. With that, you put the final bolt into it, and it dies.
Takes a few steps up.
Mm-hmm.
Target this.
So you're targeting the one by Asher?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 does not hit. 21 does. It's dead as well.
And I'll
To get 1 HP.
back up.
Yeah, no HP.
Oh, what a tragedy.
You save Asher, though, from taking 66 points of poison damage. So there's
Yeah. Yeah.
that. Okay.
I'll take.
Is that your turn?
That's it. Oh,
Alright.
sorry. I'm forgetting we have
Asher.
an end tracker.
My
or end
turn.
button.
Is there one still up over there?
The other
Am I
one
muted?
is up, yeah. No, you're good. Yeah, the
Yeah.
other one is still alive, yes.
I can take care of it from range if we need.
What is this? Yeah, for range, the first number. Yeah, I'm in range. Okay.
Mm-hmm. The first number is, yeah, in range. Second number
I'm gonna
is
fire it with a
disadvantage.
light crossbow.
Yeah. 24 hits. 10 points of damage.
That's my turn.
Okay. The vine is not in range of anyone, so it's going to make another one of these squares of difficult terrain. There. That's gonna be its turn. Flint.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and step up
Mm-hmm.
to. I can get to think here, yes, or here.
So each diagonal so goes 5, then so from where you were, so 5.
I was
Yeah.
here. I was here.
Yeah.
5, 10,
One more diagonal will be 20.
20,
Yep.
25,
Yep.
30.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take my shot with my hand crossbow.
Okay.
Get that sneak attack on there.
No. Remember we figured out that you had to be.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be in melee, or it has to be harried by.
By an ally. Yeah.
Okay.
And they actually errated it as well.
Got it. Well, I'm just taking a regular shot then, and
18 hits.
bang bang.
Nice. 6 on d6. 10 points of damage.
And
Still
then
alive.
bonus action dash, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hide the fuck behind Darius.
Okay.
I don't
Behind the
think I
big
had it-
man.
I didn't have it targeted. I'm
That's
sorry.
fine.
10 damage to A.
Yep. It's looking pretty not great.
Behind
Alright.
Darius. Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. Bumblebee.
One, two. I can definitely get to him.
So, remember the pink square is disadvantage, so that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 points, 35 feet. Yeah, you're good. You're
Yeah.
good there. Good old barbs.
I'm going to hit him. I also have feline agility. I have
That's true.
here.
Are you reckless or no?
Yes. Let me apply that.
Mm-hmm. 13.
Yeah.
13, oh, you didn't have him targeted, but a 13 just hits.
Oh.
It's dead.
Nice.
With that, you cut the last bit of you kind of. Now that all the vines have been kind of cut away, you see the sort of the core of this massive, awful plant. You place the morning star directly into the center of it and just kick down, and its writhing ceases. All right, with that, the jungle once more goes still, save for the sound of this, this heavy rain.
You see, I had plans for that particular vine. I was gonna throw my great axe at it. It would have been glorious. Captain Flint is looking pretty fucked up there. I'm gonna give him 10 points of lay on hands.
Okay.
I'll hand you
Let's go ahead
15
and
good berries.
okay. Let's go ahead and heal up 25 points there, Flint. So that puts you down to 13 on the old wounds.
Oh, I'll give you. Oh yeah, 25.
Looks a little bit better. Significantly so.
Gee, here's 5.
I
Out of
I
combat.
run straight over to Jolly.
Okay. His token's not there. Hold on. Give you another mastiff. Jolly.
How's Roger feeling? He's probably not doing too good either.
Roger's kind of like over like. Oh shit! Hold on. Does this work? Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, he's kind of
Yeah.
kind of sitting over here and just like underneath his lean-to, kind of staying out of the rain a little bit, and kind of makes his way over and
Puckfar,
nudges and.
Puckfar, come here. Follow. Okay. Do something. Don't let my fucking dog die, man.
Huckfar is silent.
I mean, think
You
he's
know nature and shit. You can do something, can't you? Can't be
Not,
dead.
not a priest. They can't bring people or animals back.
But you can do medicine. What about you, Magic
A
Man?
bit late.
Got nothing.
Gotta be something we can do.
I think the best we can do for him now is the reason we came here. We know that we don't know if whatever is stealing souls counts for dog souls, but
Dogs have fucking souls. They're the best of us.
the best thing
I'll
we
go
could
to
do for
fucking
him
heaven.
then is to make sure it's returned.
Right. Well, I'll be honest. I wasn't particularly invested in it until now. You're right. For Jolly. He was a good boy.
The goodest
What
of
kinds
boys.
of wounds does Jolly appear to have?
So on the surface level, it seems to be almost superficial. I mean, there's some bruising,
Okay.
but
Does anyone
you kind
still
of see
have
this like
the spear?
it's like foaming at the mouth a little bit.
Yeah, I got the spear somewhere. It was probably actually tied to one of the dogs carrying the head.
We may want to stick him with it once.
What? Why?
Well, if we have a victim from Shago, it'll be a bit more convincing. Not the it's not the cleanest bit of evidence.
I'm gonna just no words, and I take Roger and I lead him away so he happens.
Okay.
And I'm not looking either.
Okay. And Asher, you grab the spear.
Yeah, I'll stick it where. Does it look like he has an initial puncture wound of where the poison was injected or anything like that? Because I would aim for that.
It almost seems to have been kind of like a contact poison.
Okay,
Not really
well-
an injection.
Nose to straight into the chest, heart
Okay.
level.
Okay. It's a little bit stiff, but you managed to do so.
Rigor mortis set in quick.
Next thing is how dry is it right now?
Outside,
Yeah.
raining.
Still raining.
Yes.
All right. I just swing my sword as hard as I can into the nearest fucking tree. Fuck you, forest!
Kind of being a rapier, you swing it against the tree, and it kind of like clangs against it a little bit.
Yeah.
Wait. You want to take out your anger on this forest?
More than anything.
I got something for you, and I hand him a bomb.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I bought a bomb.
What?
I have a singular bomb.
May I suggest we
Are you
use-
Okay.
sure you want? I mean, thank you. I light it and I chuck it into the dense part of the forest.
Okay. We wait a moment.
May I suggest? Well,
Goodbye,
was-
bomb.
Thank you, Darius.
I
That
suppose we
feels
aren't
much
getting
better.
any rest.
The
Nice.
forest takes 3d8 fire damage.
I feel much better. We should finish our rest.
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
We should not finish our rest. We just set off a fucking bomb next to us.
You did.
And
Here, kind of see some
We're going
some birds fly out of the trees. You can kind of
We're
just
going to
barely make it
move
out
on,
in the fiery and smoke.
any of bigger creatures around here decide to come check out what made all the noise.
well, that's a fair point. But we shouldn't go too far. I'm hurting. I need to get some rest.
You'll be hurting more if a dinosaur walks up while you're sleeping.
That's true. So
Let's go.
How long are we gonna march? Before we settle back at like an hour?
God, how far did we travel? Was it
You traveled about, if I
like how
remember right.
quickly? How quickly?
Oh,
did we
how
travel?
quickly do you travel? See here. You travel at about, through the jungle, you can travel about 10 miles a day. It's about a mile per hour in the jungle. Yeah.
Like,
10 miles at a normal pace, 15 miles at a fast pace, 9 miles at a slow pace. Unless any of you can fly, which changes the whole fucking thing.
we'll travel. I want to travel at least 2 hours.
Okay. Rest
Can I
of you
just
guys?
drag Shago?
If you want, you probably can easily drag Shago.
I can't carry him. I can drag him.
No. Oh, why? Just put him on the dog. Yeah, just put him on the dog.
You want to put it on a? You want to put him on one dog again? Last
Yeah.
time it was 2 dogs.
I will carry the other dog. You carry Shago.
I could just drag him.
But why would we have to show a little bit of respect if we don't want to get caught? But either carry him or put him on the dog.
How much does he weigh?
Shago?
Yeah, it's like 225.
220.
220.
Minus the head, 200.
Minus the head, it's about 205, 200.
That would
so.
put me at 400 carry weight. That I'm over my max. I just move at half speed, right?
Correct.
Put him on the dog. Just put him on the dog. You carry the head, dog carries the body. Deal.
Sure. I'll load up the last dog.
That,
With
that
Shago.
portable ram's pretty heavy, huh?
Yeah, it is.
You know, I don't suppose the portal ram would fit in the bag folding? Probably not.
What do you need? Put in there?
Well, I need to put a lot of things in there if I want to carry another person.
So right now in the bag of holding there is, the rain catchers, which weigh about 20 pounds total for all of them. There is my crossbow, and all the bolts, which is about 5 pounds, and then
at this point, have you been
1,550 feet of rope.
have you been
About 300
detracting
pounds.
from your rope as you've been using it, or no?
I've been putting it back.
Okay, yeah. So you've got about 300 pounds of rope in the bag.
Okay, hold this tent, which is 20 pounds, and then I can carry Shago.
Okay, that works. I'll put the tent in there.
Okay.
Just mark it on your inventory that it's in the bag. Is it possible to make like a separate inventory sheet for the bag of holding so we know how much weight is in it?
I'll look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that right now, but I can definitely look into it.
Just because it explodes if it goes over its limit,
Mhm,
so it's
mhm.
like I'm trying to be careful.
Mm-hmm. If you guys wanted to even make like as part of your guys' like Google Doc, just have like a separate part of it or like a separate sheet or something like that.
Oh,
just
that's a good
tracks
idea.
that as well. You guys, that way you guys can all kind of maintain that as well. Because I'm not sure if I can do something in
I'll
game or
put it
not.
up at the top.
Yeah.
How about that?
Okay, sure. Okay, so you guys are moving then. You guys are breaking down your camp and moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes you some time to break everything down to get all the tents packed up. In this time, the rain catchers have caught a good amount of water, probably about a gallon each. So, however many rain catchers you guys set out, that's how many gallons of water you caught during this little bit of time that you were down in this kind of rain here. Traveling for 2 hours, and in this kind of heavy rain, it's a little bit hard to see. Are you leading the way, Hukvar?
Yes.
All right, make a survival check. I'll say go ahead and do it with advantage because you are traveling an area that you are familiar with.
Good thing I had advantage.
Yeah. 25. So you're able to easily pick up the trail that you guys had kind of originally followed out this way. And even though there's some rain, which kind of hinders your ability to kind of really like see around you, you're able to make it about 1.5 miles over the next couple of hours, really without incident. Eventually you come to this area you kind of deem seems to be fine to sit down.
Shall we try this again?
Yeah, let's.
Is it still raining?
It is.
Cool. I'm gonna use shape water on the rain that's falling around me to make it fall into my mouth.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Just
So you
it.
kind of you direct the water into your mouth, and it's
Weird
kinda
flex,
like,
but
kinda like,
okay.
it's kind of like it's kind of like lukewarm.
I one day hope to find a spell that does this with food.
It exists.
I hope so.
I've seen natural magic people do that. They're absolute blessing to have with you on a ship.
So you guys are setting up camp once more and putting everything out, rain catchers and all, or just a quick camp?
Well, I'm gonna set up my tent, my rain catcher, and I'm gonna put down my portable ram just in case I need it fast.
Okay.
You never know when I'm gonna need to beat someone's ass with a portable ram.
Okay. Easy enough. Rest of you guys, standard operating procedure?
Yep.
Okay.
Looking around.
What are you guys doing for watch this time?
I'll try to do a watch since
That's-
we're one dog short.
Okay. So who's going to be taking the first watch?
Let the dog do it. Or you should do it. I apologize. You can wake up the dog.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Okay. So Bumblebee. Anyone else? Huckfar?
I can take second watch.
All right. Anyone with Huckfar or doing it alone?
Take the dog with him.
Okay. Sure. Easy enough. Third watch?
Doug should be third watch,
Oh, yeah.
and then 3 watches should be enough for us to get in a long enough rest.
Okay. All right. So, I'll go ahead and mark the rest of you guys as 3. All right. So first watch, Bumblebee. Rest of the party kind of attempts to bed down. It's middle of the night at this point. The rain not really showing any signs of letting up at all. Go ahead and make a perception check. 10. So, it's really hard to see. It's dark. Not much moonlight makes it through this tree cover overhead, and what little light there is in the rain seems to be kind of obscured. Can't really see much farther out than maybe 100 feet, 150. Looking around, trying to listen. Don't get much over the sound of the rain, but anything you want to do while you're on watch, other than just keep lookout?
No.
Okay.
Special attention to the vines.
Okay, so kind of nervously watching all the roots and plant life around. But a few hours pass. Try to do the best you can to stay out of the rain, though you do get a little bit wet. And you feel exhaustion beginning to creep up on you. Do you go and wake up Huckfar?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's the end of my shift. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
gonna wake up Akbar.
Okay. So you head over and find his tent.
Wake up, you lazy bum.
Yeah.
Huckfar,
I'll
are
find
you...
a tree to sleep on.
Okay, you climbing up into it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Okay. Huckfar. Go ahead and... What are you doing, Huckfar?
Is it still raining?
Yep.
Okay, I'll just keep watch then.
Alright. Perception check. 20. Nice. Okay. You look around and... In the distance, to the, sort of in the distance to the north, you can kind of just sort of make out where the jungle kind of begins to fade and break out into the sort of beach and sea. Far to the east, you can kind of see silhouetted occasionally by these bolts of lightning. Just in the distance, you can kind of see these gray mountains that kind of just stand, kind of jutting out of the forest, and don't really see much wildlife. Seems to be a quiet night. The roots are inanimate, not moving. Yeah. A few hours go by and start to feel your tent calling out to you once more.
I'll go. We have third watch? I thought. No, it was the dog. So I'll go wake up the dog.
Okay. Make a animal handling check with disadvantage. The dog is shooketh. 12. Okay, good enough. You're able to kind of coax him out of his little lean-to, out of the rain, and kind of take some time to, kind of console and comfort it enough to a point that you feel it's awake and will keep a vigilant watch. Kind of get a slight tail wag, though barely. And as it begins its watch, if you'd like, Dusty, roll for Roger. Perception.
Roll for Roger, of course. Does he have advantage?
I would say yes, because sight's not going to do very well for him in the rain. That's an 11. 18? Okay.
18, yeah.
So Roger can't see shit, so instead relies on his hearing, his smell. Kind of smells something that kind of catches his nostrils a bit. the smell of death. But
Fucking undead.
Or
I
the
see
dead guy and dog.
kind of strong smell and kind of gets down, nose to the ground, seems to follow it. Comes to something, sniffs it, licks it, walks back to his post, and seemingly content with what he found, and kind of begins to chew. Sunlight kind of begins to break through the trees a little bit, what little it can through the rain, and Roger makes his way over to you, Flint, and starts to kind of lick your face a little bit. I get this
Hey,
like
bud. Hey. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy.
it smells awful.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. What have you been eating?
Guys, he looks at you.
Yeah, I love you too. You hungry? Here, I give him some of the shitty dino jerky.
Kind of starts going to town on it. So you make your way out of tent. Kind of see it's a little bit later into the morning. You guys seem to have slept in a little bit.
But we're healed. I'm no longer dying.
Yeah, go ahead and long rest, you guys.
Thank you.
Feel much better.
I'll pack up all the shit in the bag of holding. How much does your tent weigh?
Tents are 20. Are you just kind of doing this all on your own, or are you gonna wake up the rest of the party?
Oh, no one else is awake? Okay,
No,
yeah.
just-
I'll
right
wake
now it's
everybody-
just you.
Yeah, I'll wake everybody up.
Okay, cool. So, as you guys
No,
wake up,
I'm gonna pack up everyone's tents while they're still asleep. And just wait.
so I was curious. Okay.
No.
So you're in the pack everything up, wake everyone up, start the new day. Go take a quick break. So be back at say call it 12.
Okay. I'm gonna order some food. I think. I'm really fucking hungry. Nothing's open. Do any of you guys use like Uber Eats or Grubhub? Any of those things?
I use Grubhub.
Oh. Why?
'Cause they just upped all their prices and it really pisses me off when I want somebody to complain with.
The only food that I could deliver to myself is Potle, and I just order it from Potle directly.
Yeah. I wish I had a Potle close enough, but I don't.
I have 3 Potles in like a 10-minute drive.
Oh. Close. I meant like walking distance.
Oh,
I'm a
fuck
lazy
that.
fuck. I'm a lazy fuck.
That's too far to walk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking drive.
Why does ToA Trade not have a way to search specific timeless jewels?
Cause fuck you. That's why. Oh, by the way, guys, what is the best things to use in a rank 3 double corruption room?
Your 6-leg chest.
Depends
you're a
on how
man.
much you have to spend.
I have actually a lot to spend. I've gotten very lucky this. My budget that I could just throw away right now is like 3x, and still be fine on
That's
my
a
build.
decent amount. It's
Well, I mean, I'm saving up for either its series or Starforge, so I'd
Yeah.
rather not spend that much. But I was
Oh.
thinking Tomb Fist because I can get a cheap one and try and roll the white sockets. See how that goes.
nah. You want the good and
Oh yeah, I want
good. What's it?
frenzy charges. Frenzy charges. Yeah.
Frenzy charge attack speed. Is the cheap option is always Tabula.
That's true. I mean,
Space.
I actually have a bunch of tabulas sitting around.
Its tabula is cheap enough. It's not a loss if it goes wrong, and if it goes decent, it'll sell for a bit quickly. If you get really lucky, then you won the game.
Yeah, what's the best tabula right now?
Chaos one, damage over time.
Oh, the thing Yobu needs, yeah. That makes sense. Yo, I think I'm gonna get Middle Eastern food. It costs an extra $1 in delivery fee, but you know what? I can get fucking curly fries and a hero with shawarma.
Void Forge wouldn't be a bad idea.
I think. Oh, you mean the cheaper one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although that's nah, actually, ignore that. That's a bad idea because it's possible to six link that, so you don't want to corrupt things that could be six linked. Darn.
Right.
Um,
Oh boy, that's
Actually,
gonna be like $20.
on
for a
Smite's
fucking
not bad.
delivery fee. Jesus Christ, are you serious? $10 in delivery fees.
Fuck that, man.
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna go. What time is it? Mm, just fucking McDonald's. Like, shit.
They got some mix and match going on right now, 2 for $5.
Well, you don't get any deals if you order from the app.
I mean, yeah, feels bad.
I could drive out there, but then you'd all be waiting for like a while. I don't want to do that to you.
Dude, I'm running on 4 hours of sleep right now after I fucked up my sleep schedule yesterday.
Nice.
That was glorious. Went to nap. Well, went to take a nap at 3. Woke up at 9:30.
That sounds a little rough.
And then, afterwards I couldn't sleep. I went to sleep at 5 a.m. when my roommate left for work. I woke up at 9 a.m. and now I'm just here like, this bed is right next to me and it's really soft. Also, if you're a man, you just double corrupt your weapon or your chest.
I was legitimately thinking about doing the chess piece because I have another one that's pretty solid, ready to go. But I don't know. I six link mine in literally 6 fusings. So like, I had some leftover fusings after I don't remember where I got them from, but you know what? Fuck it. And I popped them in, and it went in like the first set of clicks. Like, all right.
Imagine needing a 6-link chest.
Yeah, I know, right? What build are you playing? Is it the secret build? You don't have to tell me if it's the
The
secret
Lancing
build.
Seal.
I'm coming clean.
Don't come clean!
What
I'm
is it?
playing the
You're a-
fattest ED Contagion ever.
You're a
Oh.
dumbass.
I mean, that's fun though. ED Contagions are really fun.
How are you gonna come clean like that, Brandon?
I'm bored of Lancing Steel.
We could have had them fooled for years!
Yeah, we could have.
They would have believed Lansing Steel's good.
I don't
Listen,
think anyone would believe that.
I'd believe it.
See?
But then again, I'm the same guy who has legitimately tried to make Flicker Strike cast on Crit Whisper and Guys. So, I'll believe whatever, really. Yeah, no. Lancing Steel, you can make it good. Impale is really, really strong. And if you can get, 40% chance to Impale on hit?
Yeah.
No, my ED build is thick. Like I said, I killed Uber earlier with it.
Nice.
in like
I
2 minutes.
I soloed Uber Lab for the first time ever. It's literally the first time I didn't buy a carry to Uber Lab.
Nice. I'm proud of you.
I can carry people too. I carried my buddy. I soloed the whole thing just
Yeah.
before we started tonight.
Yeah, I carried
Two-person
Ryan
experience.
earlier.
Dude, I'm really enjoying New Cyclone. Like a lot.
Yeah, same. I hadn't done a Cyclone build before, and it's really fun now.
My very first character was a Cyclone Slayer, but I couldn't enjoy it because of how much Cyclone sucked. Like,
Now you just get to hold down the button and spin your way across the map.
and I don't die because I'm locked into spinning for another 5 seconds after a mechanic goes off.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. And you actually, I mean, I need to get some more AoE. Right now, I'm barely low on that.
Dude,
but
just put a pulverized support gem in and you're done. Easy peasy.
I don't. Problem is, I don't have room for any more supports.
What are you running?
I'm running. Let's see, Cyclone, Impale, Brutality, melee fizz damage. What's the last support? I'm running 3 red supports and blue support for infused channeling.
What are your flasks?
Mine?
Yeah.
I've got Quicksilver, Light Flask, Silver Flask.
By a Lion's Roar yet?
Yeah, I had Diamond Flask. I had a Lion's Roar drop at level like 60 or
Hey,
so.
me too.
Lucky bastard. I had to buy
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah, no, I got lucky on.
Alright. So.
Alright, so you're not on the wall of shame, good.
Oh, I'm running Fortify. That's the third.
Yeah.
So I'd
Fortify is
have-
actually disgustingly good now.
It is. I'd have to get rid of Fortify,
Melee Fizz is
Brutality, or
actually
Mate.
probably the one you would get rid of.
But
A lot of people aren't running it, which is really weird to me.
it's so much damage, though. I mean,
I know.
giving up what 49, 50% more damage.
Yeah,
That's I can't give that up.
I can't either.
I'm not gonna lie, this actually kind of burns my eyes at this point.
What
Back
I'm-
to the blue
brighter
one.
Yeah.
Hold on. How about this?
Is there a
what
different,
I'm
like a
thinking of
gray?
doing is if I can
What the fuck
boost
is
my,
this?
No.
my accuracy enough, I can change from the enemy's
Oh
candidate
god.
attacks to the
This is dense jungle.
Fortify champion node, and then I can swap out Fortify for Brutality. That requires
is
a lot of
nice, you guys
accuracy.
are right.
Yeah,
The blue
I approve.
makes it easy on my eyes,
It's only
which are
it's
fucked.
It's only midnight, dude. It's not that late.
Yeah, I've been up since a while now.
Me too. I gotta take my daughter to the doctor in the morning too. Real
People
early.
should sleep.
Yeah, I did, which is the reason why I'm here, unfortunately, right
Dude,
now,
2 days ago.
in my current state.
You should sleep at appropriate times.
Yeah, I thought my nap wouldn't be 6.5 hours long yesterday. Sorry.
All right.
Well, that's
Turns
how
out
happened.
it was.
So, waking up and starting a new day. Everyone seems to be accounted for. No one's being accosted by plants. What you guys gonna do?
Well, we should probably head back
Yeah.
or as soon as possible.
Yep. Should know the way.
Did you say the fort or the port?
Fort
Fort. Okay.
Beleriand.
Yep.
Yeah, fort then port, really.
Yeah. Okay. So the rain, heavy overnight. Your rain catchers you find to be once more kind of maybe about half full, since it was a little bit of a shorter time you had them out. So that gives you about a gallon again each. And usually enough that it takes you. Are you moving slow, normal, or fast here to the fort?
How many days did we give the crew to get back to? 3?
Mm-hmm.
3,
What,
so
what day are we on right now? 2?
So you would have stayed in the fort, head out, stayed out
we're
one
on day
night,
3.
moved out.
We're on day 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We gotta move fast.
we're gonna be moving fast.
Okay. So you can cover the remaining distance to the fort about the first half of the day.
Okay.
Let's book it.
Okay.
Okay, so our story's gonna change a little bit. In that when Shago mindlessly attacked Nathaniel Flint here, his dog went in defensively to protect him and also got stabbed.
That's fair. That's
So,
fair.
so with that, we
Yeah.
finished him off
Okay.
after having attempted and failed to restrain him.
Man, I don't like when the DM rolls a bunch of dice.
I forgot you guys can see it on the dice.
It's worse that he forgot, because that means he was actually rolling something.
Wait. Did I roll that?
Yeah.
He did.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, so you arrive back in the fort. So the familiar walls with that sort of raised bailey in the rear. As you guys approach, a couple of these flaming fist mercenaries at the gate kind of look over from above and look down at you. Halt! It brings you to the fort.
Hey,
We're turning.
help. Hold the wound at my side that I haven't dressed as well as I could have and all that.
You're wounded.
Worse than that.
Were you
Worse than
exploding?
We went out with Shago not 2 days ago.
Ah, Shago. Good man. Where is he now?
He's dead.
Sorry.
Kind of look
A
at each other.
mishap in the jungle.
Kind of look at each other. You need to see Liara. Come with
Yeah,
us.
no shit.
Okay, so they open the doors of the fort. Bring you all inside to meet with Liara once more. So you kind of find yourself inside the fort now. During the day, much more lively. You see a number of these merchants kind of filling those stalls that you kind of passed through that night that you had arrived. You see a few of the guards up and about. Some of them off duty seem to be sort of leisurely bartering with a few of these merchants for varying items. You see a couple of them familiar sights of rain catchers and dried meats. See some selling beverages and various types of honey. But no time as you are led inside this sort of central bailey where you see Liara Porter once more in her, flaming fist garb, this sort of heavy metal, heavy plate armor looking wear, and kind of picks up on the concern as everyone enters in. She kind of looks at you all and, oh, you're here in quite a hurry.
Yeah, we bringing bad news.
Ah. And she kind of dismisses the people around her. Just a moment. Let us go to my quarters. There's too many people here. Kind of grabs you and let's see. Takes you up to this sort of second floor of this bailey. Kind of looks at you. Sits down at this large table and motions for you all to take a seat. She kind of folds her fingers and folds her hands. It's like it's kind of like steeples them. And well, I can't help but notice you are one member short.
Don't we have the body with us?
Yeah.
Did you bring it in with?
I think so.
I mean, we were carrying them when we were ushered to the gates and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sorry about your friend.
It is not like Shago to fall. What?
Yeah, he almost
What
took
happened?
us with him.
There was a mishap in the jungle, an accident. We were breaking down camp and mist overtook the camp. Fortunately, Shago fell victim to the madness and began wildly attacking. Flint here, and his dog went in to defend him and also took a blow. Fortunately, lethal.
Make a deception check with advantage.
Oh, the-
You guys have wounds to back up your case, yeah.
Is super advantage a thing?
Doggy corpse.
Super advantage is no, it's not a thing. And dropped 4. It's pretty good. Okay. Kind of seems to be dwelling on this a bit. You say he fell victim to the mist. What was he doing? I've seen that man lead many an expedition through the jungle. Many encounters. It's not normal for such a man to fall to something so trivial.
It came up by surprise. Just we're all facing away and crept up on us. We were unloading our water catchers.
And not to mention, earlier that night, unfortunately our dog was spooked by a compsognathus. So when the dog barked a warning, unheeded by most of us. I was going to wake up.
I see. Well. This is not good. Don't know if you were aware, but Shago was not just a guide, nor just a member of our ranks. He had a family, a powerful family, back in the port, with connections. And these are connections that will not... no worries. These are connections that will not react well to this news. Do you have any evidence that we could maybe use to shift the blame away from us, lest these forces think this were a power play of some kind?
Yeah, that'd be pretty awful.
Are you meaning to believe that they would think that you guys killed Shago?
Well, if word gets out that a group of adventurers took a well-renowned and seasoned guide into the jungle, and suddenly this guide was to fall victim to the perils of this jungle, it may draw unwanted attention. Simply
surely-
looking out for the best interests of all involved here. This is a serious situation we find ourselves in.
Well, we don't have much experience with the mist, but surely there's some lasting physical effects on his anatomy.
Aye, this is true. It can be...
Perhaps a physician could take a look, see if there's any evidence.
So long as... when did you say this happened? The mist, it strikes quickly, but leaves the body quickly as well.
Last
Yeah.
night was it?
The mist struck.
It was about a day ago.
Yeah, I think.
Ah, well. There may still be time left then. I can see if we can have our medical team take a look. Maybe they can deduce something, get some kind of a report drafted up. Perhaps give us some credence to our claims. But this is going to require some explaining, unfortunately. And, it's not, well, if you ask me what I thought I'd be spending my day doing, it would not be, explaining to a merchant prince why their son has been killed.
Don't envy
Imagine
you.
not.
Did Shago share this information with you of who he was?
No, he said nothing.
It's like him. He did not take to the nobleman's life. He sought to make a difference in the jungle, really. Were you able to recover the... well... she kind of seems a little bit flustered at this point. Well, in the meantime, I'd suggest you perhaps... Did anyone know that you were seeking out this man as a guide? Anyone from the port?
Don't believe so. We never told any. We were told we were looking for transport to Fort Balurian, but we never used his name.
I see. Well, tell me. Did you sign a contract with that man, Zindar? Runs the docks in the port.
I don't believe so.
Golden,
No, we never signed it.
golden fellow.
We met.
Our only deals here were in Fort Balurian.
I see. Well, it's a chance you may have slipped through, but there's always the possibility that someone may have saw you leaving the port town and may try and put two and two together, try to pin this on you as a... But rest assured, we'll do what we can to clear your names if should it come to that. In the meantime, did you have any plans for staying any longer, or were you?
Well, despite this, we'd still like to maintain good relationship with the fort and your order, and we still plan to investigate those missions you've
Of course.
given us.
Well, in that case, of course, feel free to do what you want. Everyone is, every man is free. But it may be wise that you, I say this purely from a pragmatic standpoint and not from a trying to get you to, you know, do more work for us, but it may be in your best interest to perhaps lay low for a while until this all blows over. Perhaps take up some of those expeditions just until I can assuage any situations that may arise from this death.
Smart. I think it's best for us to probably stay out of cities and forts even.
I agree
You're
wholeheartedly.
picking up what I'm putting down, yes.
We have an acquaintance that can potentially get us to Shiku Bay to explore that village for you. The ship's captain, Captain
Oh?
Ortome Swift. We met them. They actually were passage here. Should we be able to
Yes.
get in contact with them, or should they?
The captain of the
Very
Brazen
sharp.
Pegasus, yes?
Yes, the Brazen Pegasus. They'll be picking us up here. We arranged that on their way back, but I'm not entirely sure what day that was.
I see.
It'll be later today, correct?
Later today. Sure, it's later than that.
We didn't give them the
We didn't give them specific orders. So I believe we said we would be in contact with them when our job was done.
oh, okay. Must have misremembered.
Well,
Quite alright.
Shukube is a journey. It's certainly a long trip, but it may be in your best interest, should that be what you choose to pursue. In that case, we of course would be willing to pay for your passage there, should you be operating under the banner of the Flaming Fist. We could.
That would be much appreciated.
We could. It sounds like you may already have a vessel, but should you need one, we can provide a vessel.
A vessel and a crew, or just the vessel?
A vessel, passage. Not. We would not be providing you the vessel. We would be providing you passage upon one of our own.
Flint is visibly disappointed.
I think that's fair.
Well. Oh boy. Well. Alright then, allow me to make some arrangements. I'll check in with when our plans were to dispatch a research team to the area and see if we can't get you added to the list.
List of people going to Shilku?
Aye.
Okay. Yeah. Suppose
Yeah,
we'll
we could use
stick
a-
around till you can get that done.
Yeah, and some sort of writ of service that just says that we are acting on your behalf.
Of course, yes, a charter will be provided for free.
Would it be possible for this ship to make a quick stop in the port?
I believe that was what we were just talking about trying to avoid, no?
think we
We have a mutual friend of all of ours that bring us here that we should probably tell that we're going to the other side of the island. They were
We could
hesitant
just-
about
if you can
us
just
telling them to go to
send
fort.
If you can just send them a message, it would go to what's her fuck we didn't write this down. What's
Did we
the
never write her name?
Who are you referring to? I'm sorry.
It's Coyote.
Coyote? I thought you meant the seeker lady.
Qu- I was talking about her out of character. We need to talk to Coyote
Yeah.
in person.
Didn't we already send a message? Yeah, that's true. Well, may I make a suggestion? We don't all need to go into the city. Only one person should
Yeah.
probably go in. Someone who
Fucking
really-
Shogot. Sorry, I was just I was
reading the
looking
notes.
at- Yeah, Shogot.
He's a thing that should not be. But no, if I might, you can run in, give the message to our mutual acquaintance, and we can wait on the ship, or we could come with you. It's just it would definitely be better for most of us to not be seen in the city, especially speaking to such a person.
I'm sure one of us has the disguise we can use to
probably, yeah.
travel
The
the
must-
city unnoticed.
Yeah, someone with a good disguise, not myself, as the mustache drips slowly down the face.
Liara kind of eyes all of you. Did you say Coyote?
That was out of character. We did not.
Okay.
We didn't say
okay.
Coyote.
Okay, cool. Okay,
Ooh.
gotcha.
Why not? That seems like a great thing to say. Come on.
Yeah, I was just specifying the name that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Because people were like, that secret lady.
Suddenly we're assassins.
No, we were brought here by a member of Seekers. We should notify her what our current, for a separate mission from the one we're undertaking for you. Although the goals do coincide, we should keep her apprised of our status. That was in character.
Yeah.
That's the explanation I'm giving.
If you'd like, we can arrange for you to stop in the port. But maybe if you feel comfortable, we could dispatch one of our messengers to deliver any message you need to have delivered.
that?
she's untrusting of people she doesn't know,
I see.
especially with delicate information
Of
And-
course.
And
regarding the
we also
secret
have-
mission.
And we also have some things we need to pick up in the port, right? So,
Also, her current condition doesn't exactly facilitate that sort of trust.
Well, if we cannot provide a messenger, then I suppose I can only wish you the best of luck in the port and suggest that you conduct your business quickly.
In and out, less than an hour.
before we go, I do have a question. Out in the jungle, we ran into some. We were attacked by spy. Do you know what they're called?
Ah. The locals call them assassin vines. Not quite unlike an assassin. They use a lot of quiet. They prefer dark places. They blend in, and their weapon of choice is poison.
So we've
Yeah.
discovered.
Yeah, before Jolly found that out.
You lost one of yours?
Our dog.
He was a full member of the team, and I will be getting his soul back from whatever is causing this fucking curse.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with that, my friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
Well, certainly plenty of things to get to. If you would excuse me, I've some messages to pen and some individuals to notify of these events.
Appreciate your understanding and help in this matter. We'll do everything we can to make your life easier.
Of course. I thank you.
And we did bring his body back for a proper funeral. But I do not know if that. We were very careful bringing him back if that mist was still on him.
It's just good to have caution. Yes. Thankfully, it does not seem to spread on contact in that way. It's more of a inhaled effect.
That's good. But, he was a good man.
I see. I knew Shago well, but the jungle is a fickle mistress. But I shall leave you to your excursions. You all have work to do.
That we do.
Of course.
With that, she kind of sits down at this desk and pulls out kind of like a hefty ream of parchment. Starts to dab a quill into a small ink pot and begins to write.
Oh,
Anything else you guys are doing?
it's our cue to leave.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
So, is making your way back out into the fort itself. You kind of see this, like I mentioned before, it's kind of like seemingly this immediately in front of you, this sort of bizarre, kind of bustling with various traders and merchants here. You see guards coming and going. See a number of guards up on the outer walls, watching over the sides vigilantly, while other guards off shift or off duty seem to be relaxing. Some you make your way by seem to be either sleeping in bed or just laying in it, passing the time. Others actively seem to be getting some food. You do pass like a blacksmith shop, and you do hear now the sound of the hammer on metal as the owner seems to be in at this hour. The rest of the fort, varying, and it's sort of like various hustle and bustle. You see a temple to the north end of the fort, sort of like a general store and provisions to the south side. Anything you guys want to do here in the fort, or what is your next plan of attack?
Do head out quickly.
We're waiting for.
Yeah, we should head to the landing.
Okay.
As we're leaving, I'm gonna pull Asher aside.
Yep.
Hey, I have some like minor magic you can do to make it look like you're doing something flashy. Can you pretend to cast a spell alerting the ship that we're on our way and we would like to be picked up today?
I might be able to do something.
Yeah, just let them know we're coming and be loud about it, so the folks here, can see that you contacted them and we didn't have a premeditated escape plan, passage quote. I'm whispering this very quietly, by the way.
Yeah, it's also kind of quiet in Discord. I also have the music kind of loud. So, run me through. You want me to basically make some noise?
No. So, out of character, I'm trying to say just pretend to cast a spell telling the ship that we are on our way, and if they can pick us up in a few hours, that would be wonderful. And do some magic-y shit to make it look convincing, and then we'll walk down to the beach, so that it doesn't look like we just got picked up by a ship after.
Right. Okay. I understand what you mean. Okay. So I will do a sort of minor illusion and kind of make hands like I'm casting a spell. Make a little bit of a glow, and then speak, but kind of put my hands to my mouth and speak into it that we're ready to be picked up.
Okay.
And then the glow fades.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. So, you kind of watch as Asher seems to contact someone, and are you guys still standing in the office, or you guys are kind of standing
We've walked
outside?
out.
Yeah, we're heading out.
Okay. So you see a couple of people kind of turn to look and kind of like cock an eyebrow or two, but they've seen magic before. They've seen people casting spells, and just assume that you're doing the same. Okay. So you guys are making your way down towards the landing.
Yeah.
All right. It's a bit of a hike, as you guys remember. It's gonna take you a good bit to head. It's about 14 miles to the landing from here, from the fort itself. So, if you're heading that way, kind of all along the path, occasionally, you'll kind of see these clusters of individuals carrying varying trade goods on their backs, walking this path from the boat landing up towards the fort. Every so often you see someone pulling like a cart full of like varying ores and minerals and such, sometimes laden with hides or furs. This time of the year, though, still kind of warm and not really cold enough to justify that level of clothing. But I'd say you make it about halfway. As the sun begins to set, you're probably about halfway from the landing.
We should continue all the way to the landing.
We have
Good
much to cover.
Okay.
And
All
then we'll
right.
talk.
So, you guys continue on.
Yeah, unless anyone has any objections.
Carry on it is for me.
So we're on road, right?
You're
Or
on. It's not.
basically.
Yeah,
like
it's
a
not exactly
trail.
like. Yeah, it's not exactly like road per se. It's definitely more.
We're on a walked path.
Yeah, you're on a traveled
Yeah.
path basically.
I think we're
Yeah.
going.
it's a well-marked trail.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So, you push on, kind of going into the dusk and eventually to night. At that point, given how much you have been traveling this evening, or today in general, sorry. Just a moment. Okay. I'd say it's going to take you maybe another 4 hours to make it down to the landing from where you kind of were at prior. So, to continue on, I'd need each of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Why did you say that was?
You guys are continuing on
Oh, okay.
your journey.
I will use my Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
Give me advantage on that.
Sure. And then Flint, did you roll one as well?
Perception, you said?
Constitution saving
Constitution.
throw.
Oh, Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Exhaustion.
Ooh, okay. Darius and Flint, you guys each take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Ouch.
As you guys kind of dragging your feet a little bit, but eventually making your way into the landing where you guys see these number of these guards are kind of posted, taking watch over the kind of small little inlet here. I believe there's a place to track exhaustion on your sheet. I'm
I
not
just
sure.
put it under notes.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have it under temp.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. All right. Okay.
Is the ship there?
Make a perception check.
Where's perception? There it is.
12. Okay. It's dark. You look out into the bay, and you don't see anything immediately there on the shore. You do see a couple of ships that seem to be kind of anchored off a little distance. But nothing really immediately here at the shore. Save for, the guards that are here.
Perhaps we should
Ask the guards and then take a rowboat out, 'cause that's how we got here.
hopefully they know which ships are offshore.
Okay.
Once we get out, I'll wait.
No. Nope. Stop it.
I'll approach one of the guards. What was the name of the ship?
Blazing Pegasus.
Blazing
Something
Pegasus.
It was Brazen Pegasus.
Brazen Pegasus. Okay. I'll walk up to one of the guards and ask them if they know if the Brazen Pegasus is docked offshore.
One of them kind of looks at you. Who was asking then?
Customers.
I see. Well,
We've arranged for passage already.
I see. Well, it's a wee bit hard to see out that far right now and see who's in dock, but we did have a scheduled shipment to arrive today from the Pegasus, and it didn't show up this afternoon as it was supposed to, but most folks don't like to take the rowboats out this late at night, so it may be that they're out there waiting.
Perfect. I'll rally the group and we'll walk as close to the water as we can get, basically, to see if we can identify the ship offshore.
Okay. So you grab the group. You kind of start to wade into almost knee-high water.
Well, I think mean like go into the water.
Okay. So you kind of head out onto the shore. It seems to be the low tide, so you can get you can get pretty close into it now. Make a perception check then.
Gosh.
Can we all do it, or just?
I mean 18's good enough.
Okay.
Looking out into the water, see a boat that seems to be kind of turned in such a way you can't read any sort of verbiage or signage on it. There's a couple other smaller sloops. Eventually, kind of like squinting your eyes a little bit. The wind sort of kind of picks up and seems to sort of shift or rotate the boat slightly, and you do see the familiar layout of the Brazen Pegasus. You can't be 100% sure this is the boat, but at least from the structure, it appears to be the same ship.
Fuck it, dude. Good enough for me.
Yeah.
Get me a rowboat. I'll row it out there.
All right.
We can use a rowboat. Guards.
Kind of looks down at you. You want to head out in this? Well, all right then. We got a rowboat here you can take. Might cost you a bit, because unless you're planning on rowing it back out here to us, we're gonna need some way to get it back.
Would you like to ride with us?
I'm stationed here for the evening. I can't be deserting my post now.
Alright, what's the cost of a rowboat?
Oh man, not a lot. A rowboat. Oh, I lied. 50 gold pieces.
Oof.
Oh,
I'll fork over 50.
Nah, 10 each. I'll
10H.
Alright.
I'm happy to pitch into that.
Okay. So all of you kind of pitch in on this guy kind of laughs at you at first. He tells you that, and he sees your sort of facial reaction to the 81 Raj, and kind of looks out. Well, tell you what, sell this one to you. Do what you will with it. Just be safe out on the waters this time of night. And if you're heading over onto the Brazen Pegasus, and it's truly the one that's out there, then you're gonna want to be well, you might spook a few of the folk up on board. I hear they sleep on the deck.
They sure do.
Yeah, they know us. They'll be fine.
Well, if it's as you say, then you shouldn't have much of an issue then. He kind of accepts the 10 gold pieces from each of you. So go ahead and deduct that from your sheets.
Yep. Alright. Yep.
Kind of, well, right this way then. He kind of steps off down from this landing a little ways, and just a small distance down the shore, he leads you to this pretty respectable looking rowboat. Kind of that sort of like catamaran style, where it's sort of the two main, I don't know what the fuck you'd even call those things. The two main things that float on the water, with some planking and netting between the two to kind of provide a bit of a.
It's a catamaran.
Yeah. Well, hope you all know how to sail this thing, because I'm a bit more of a feet on the ground fellow myself.
I actually do, both in game and IRL.
Yep.
They're really fun.
So. Oh shit. All right. So you are proficient with water vehicles, correct?
All kinds of water.
All kinds of vehicles. Okay. Cool. So go ahead and make a a water vehicle check.
I think it's just a roll with proficiency. Right?
Yeah, it would just be a roll with proficiency. Well, it's add your proficiency bonus on any check you make to control that kind of vehicle in difficult circumstances. I'd say it's roughly difficult to row a rowboat on the sea at night.
Oh,
So
I'm not
make
rowing. I'm directing Darius how to row.
Yeah, I'm rowing.
okay. Either well, I mean,
But
either
it's
way.
plus, so with proficiency.
With proficiency, go ahead and just do a straight up. Make it a charisma check.
Okay.
Adding your proficiency.
With proficiency? Alright, so add
Yeah.
another 3 to this. Well, it rolled 2 of them.
It would've been
the
a-
first one was a 14.
It dropped
Oh.
to 19.
It dropped to 19. I don't know if that was
hang
the
on.
first or the second roll. So just go ahead and just roll a straight
Yeah.
d20, and we'll add 6.
Okay, why is it? Okay, here we go. Now we're rolling just 1.
Wait, no, he's got advantage.
Why
He's
is he
got
doing it again.
he's got
That's good.
exhaustion.
Well, yeah, he's exhausted, so you do
Yeah.
have a disadvantage. That's right.
Oh, yeah, so that's actually a 9.
So that actually should be a 9, yeah. So, okay. It takes you longer than you'd like. And Darius, you're exhausted as well.
I am.
The 2 people got exhausted.
Are the 2 ones running them?
This is second wind coming on here.
Yep.
What do you want me? What do you need me to do?
I need you to roll a strength check with disadvantage.
Easy. Never failed one
Fine,
of these in my
okay.
life. Wait, hold on. That's not it.
That was an attack.
That was a
Yeah, that
great
was an
axe.
attack. Yeah, my bad, my bad. Chill. There you go. That's 2. Much better.
Okay, so
Man.
the rest of the party, you guys are kind of watching these two just beleaguered individuals attempting to row the boat.
Any of
Um,
you could help if you felt like it. Just saying.
I'll grab
don't-
one of the oars
I don't
Okay.
really know my way around water.
just to help.
Also,
Bumblebee?
I'd like to.
Actually, no, I know my way around water. I'll help.
Okay, are you helping as well, Bumblebee?
No, I'm helping, definitely.
All right, I'd say with the 3 of you guys helping as well, you're able to right the rowboat. And it takes you a little bit
Actually,
longer, but you do eventually manage to row your way out to this vessel.
As we approach, I'm gonna use minor illusion to create an image of a Pegasus above our boat.
Okay.
And I am standing at the front, cloak billowing, much like the picture I posted in Discord.
Okay.
And I'm fucking rowing.
Attempting to row, yes. Okay. Of course, I knew what it would be too. When you said that, I knew it would be. Okay, so you guys approach. Pegasus blazing in front above you. Flint up on the front of the boat. Cloak billowing. Barely maintaining yourself up there though, with how exhausted you are. And you see a lantern light. Kind of hear this gruff voice. Who it be?
Hey, Greg! How you been, buddy?
Kind of shines the light down at you. Motherfucker.
Good to see you too. Let us up. We got business with the captain.
Yeah. Rolls throws a rope ladder down. You can haul your own boat up.
Thank you. She's a fine vessel, my very own ship. As I said, I'm a captain.
Quite fitting.
Thank you.
Tiny boat for a tiny man.
It's not the size, mate. It's how you use it. Go ahead.
It's more the motion of the ocean.
So after I climb up, I'm just gonna set up my fucking tent and just go to sleep.
Okay. So Darius immediately says at the tent,
Blocking-
"Are you setting up your rain catcher as well?"
No, dude, I'm blocking the exit with a portable ram.
Okay. Darius barricades himself into his tent.
I will not be disrupted tonight.
Greg heads out and returns with a very groggy-looking rock gnome. Kind of looks up at you. We got a bit delayed on our way back, but good to see you folks again.
course. We got a little business we'd like to discuss with you.
Can't wait for the morning.
Of course you can, but
Aye. Well, find yourself a spot on the deck, make yourself as comfortable as you can, and I'm gonna go the fuck back to sleep.
much obliged. Thank you for greeting us. Take a deep bow,
Aye.
Captain ToA.
Aye. She kind of nods to Greg, who leads you back out onto the deck, and heads. You see her kind of head down into a cabin of some sort. Seemingly, seems to be the only cabin on deck.
Yeah.
Or on the vessel. All right. Greg leads you back out onto the deck. Are you guys just gonna post up for the evening, take your rest?
Yep.
I would like to ask Greg a couple questions as we're walking.
Okay.
You seem like a fine sailor there, Greg. How'd you wind up on this ship?
Work.
I can tell it's work. I was asking you for more specifics about how you made it.
I worked hard.
I can. Well, thanks for the talk, Greg. Your descendants will forever praise you for your
Right.
talkiness. Yeah. I'll go ahead and just go to sleep. Eloquence, that's the word.
He shines the lantern into your tent for a long while before leaving.
Good night, Greg.
Another grunt as he makes his way back. Anything the rest of you guys are doing?
No. Gonna sleep.
Okay. Huckfar and Bumblebee?
Sleep.
Sleep. Alright. Well, in that case, we'll go ahead and call it a night here, you guys. Pick it up from this point. Good stopping point. Pick it up next week.
Okay.
Whew. Alright.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
It was.
Some combat happened again. It was great. I didn't remember how to work it all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Poor dog.
man. Yeah. R.I.P. Jolly.
I'm serious. Like, Flint is totally invested in stopping this curse now. Like-
Good.
Legitimately, he doesn't give a shit about the Seeker's lady at all. But his dog just died. So he's gonna get his fucking dog back.
just going all out, all John Wick on it.
Yeah, he's Pirate John Wick.
Oh man. Oh man, you guys. Oh boy. Alrighty.